Hello, this is John Keeper 9600, and I am very tired. But also happy because we have a twofer tonight. We have 2 episodes that air this weekend in 2 parts of the world. Sean TF explained the weird airing schedule to me, but I forgot his explanation. But basically, I think 1 episode aired in the US, and then the next episode also aired in Canada, I think, or something. So now we have 2 episodes, and apparently episodes will stop airing in the US, but will continue to air in Canada because Cartoon Network hates you, and it's personal. Like, they know what you did. Like, no, you probably didn't do anything, they just hate you. But anyway, the first episode, Whiteout, we're going to watch right now, and we will also watch the next episode, Megatron is My Hero, the same night also. I do want to apologize really quick. I know that these reactions are a few days late. I'm sorry. I had a thing this weekend. It was a good thing. It was fun. I enjoyed the thing. But I was too tired and also too bad at time management to also do the reactions. But we're doing them now. It's Tuesday morning. Let's watch some Transformers. Get hyped. Get pumped. Here we go. Get out of here, Fly. You don't belong in my video. You don't belong! Hello! We are here now. I like to just reach down and pick up a goat. My guess is that this is also a flashback. Transformers Cyberverse, a show about flashbacks where we like to just kind of toss you into them with no intro. I guess that's what you get when you're watching the Transformers version of Memento.
So that's your first memory of Earth?
As far as I know.
I held a goat.
B, do you know where this was coming from? Was it the Ark?
All I can remember is those little creatures. They were very kind. They took me in. They treated me as one of their own. They even kept bugging me with their cute little heads.
They offered me lots of can labels to eat.
This place looks so familiar.
It's a mountain. There's lots of them. Oh, are we done? That was the end of that memory? I picked up a goat?
That's the highest place on this planet. It's called the Himalayas.
He landed on Mount Everest?
All right. Let's kick it.
And by we, I mean me. If we take the ship all the way to the Himalayas, the Decepticon scouts will be able to track us. I'm sorry,
So, she's gonna fly by herself.
Super stealthy. And tons of fun.
Tons of fun? You need to guard the ship. And don't worry, I'll let you know if I find anything.
I don't know if you should leave him alone to guard the
But
ship.
hey,
That's
listen,
kind of like leaving
if
your
I'm gone,
least favorite child
that
alone with a
means
pair of scissors.
you're in
Something
charge.
is gonna happen. I'm gonna push every button!
Oh, and B, don't press that button.
Those are the hazard lights. Regardless of what many LA drivers think, you cannot park anywhere you damn please with the hazard lights on. Seriously, LA drivers will find a way to park on top of a street light and they'll think it's totally cool as long as they have their hazard lights on. Well, I've warmed every chair in this ship with my butt. Now what? I'm sure if I leave him alone, he won't press the button.
Come on down.
Wait, they can get television on this ship?
Bumblebee, I'm approaching the Himalayas.
I flew all the way from wherever this is to Tibet. Are you impressed with me?
It cuts, it rips, it makes a
Keep in mind, this is a ship for the Seekers.
You want a what? What is a food processor?
What is a
I'm
food?
going to land soon, and I'll let you know what I find.
How come we know some English words but not others?
I'm going to land soon, and I'll let you know what I find.
It's her. Report to Slipstream.
Whoa, 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 you can't suddenly just talk all of a sudden out of having a debut episode where you grunted and kicked people in the face and did nothing else. I was talking over Slipstream's first line.
And now, it's time for you, Chip, to spin the big wheel of prizes.
The big wheel of prizes.
Wheel of prizes.
When you have to avoid copyright infringement, you end up with less catchy titles. Big wheel of prizes. It does not roll off the tongue. Wheel of monetary gain. We saw our first goat before we saw our first human, folks. Though this place does have half pipes. Say, wasn't there a mechanic in the line continuity about how Transformers couldn't survive in extreme cold for very long? Are we just, like, not? I found it! Series over!
An Autobot stasis pod. It's from the Ark.
Who am I talking to? It's empty. Maybe it was Bumblebees? There's a gun here. Who am I talking to? I'm talking to you guys. Hello. You touching my gun?
This can't be it.
How did Bumblebee
B,
get
nothing
here
but
then?
A pod. The Ark's not here. B? B, I can't hear you. You're cutting out. I'm headed
Sorry,
back.
Prime
You're not
can't
headed anywhere,
hear.
Bob. In fact, I think it's time you and I had a talk.
What are we gonna talk about? Did you see that movie? Why do you need 3 people to talk with me?
Do you want to talk about Decepticon?
You want to try that line read again? I want to talk about lasers in your head. And the rest of you as well. I fell over. Guess I'm done. Ouch.
What are you doing here, Windblade? I thought they left all the useless bots on Cybertron.
Clearly not. You're here. Who are you?
Ooh, we're at grade school levels of taunts.
Captain Slipstream commands the elite seeker unit that controls this planet. You will speak to her.
So,
with
Slipstream is the leader of the Seekers, not Starscream. Anyone want to take bets on how long she keeps that position?
A stasis pod.
Anyone?
Interesting. Who is
Bets.
in this? Where are the other
We have a
Autobots?
week?
Is Optimus Prime here?
2 weeks?
Is he with you?
Yeah. Want me to call him for you? I'm not sure he's got the time to deal with some low-level Decepticon seekers, but maybe for you. he'll
Are
make
there
an
Autobot
exception.
Seekers? Hopefully not.
What was your name again?
Destroy her!
That's what we were asking in animated when she debuted. What's her name?
No!
Again, do you want to try that line read again? No! Well, I tried. You owe me $2! Whee! She just lands like... She lands like that girl in, Final Destination 5. She just lands perfectly on her head and upper chest, and her spine pops out like...
Dude, what's your damage?
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen.
Dirk! It's over! You never should have gone to that party with Brenda. You never should have gone to that party with Brenda.
This birthday cake, it tastes like chicken.
Why do the Decepticons have so many episodes of Jersey Shore on their DVR? God, that show's been on a long time. That saved us a few bucks. That hurt me somehow. Where was I keeping this? I forgot where she keeps it. I have the element of surprise! I'm also quick! Slipstream looks like she's stronger than Windblade, which makes sense, she's bulkier. I got a secret for you. You're dead. Huh? Captain, no splash. You can fly? Unbelievable! It's been 39 days.
Decepticons will take the Allspark!
No, don't turn the sword on. It's a light. She can find you now.
Or you.
Seekers sure like kicks to the head, don't they?
You talk too much.
You miss too much. Ha 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 ha! Why were you hanging around instead of just flying off? There's nothing here. She just really wanted to hear Slipstream laugh like the Prince of Space.
The hips?
Haha!
The hips?
Your weapons have no effect on me!
Bumblebee, you'll never believe. What are you doing?
That thing you do with the hips. Dude, what's your...
I have a gouge mark in my hips.
I was attacked. Those 2 Decepticon scouts and their leader.
I wonder how
Calls herself
dubbers are going to
Slipstream.
translate that line.
Main right hook.
You never should have gone to that party with Brenda.
It's okay. I managed to shake them.
Brenda's a
I
good
didn't find
kisser,
her,
so it's fine.
But I did find this. Your blaster.
Doesn't he have a stinger?
It cuts.
No! No, do not hand the amnesiac a gun!
That came from your stasis pod. It must have been ejected from the Ark. You know what this means.
No.
This proves it. The Autobots are somewhere here on Earth. We're on
I
the
thought
right track,
we knew
B.
that.
Come on down this weekend. The deal is on.
I'm pretending that we didn't know something that was clearly the case. To pretend to give myself the illusion that we're making progress. Okay, thoughts. Mostly action-based. It is nice that my wish last episode was granted, that we got more action in the present day, as opposed to telling the story exclusively through flashback. I better pause this before it automatically goes to the next episode, like the dirty whore it is. Fucking Daily Motion. Anyway, Bumblebee's kind of sitting this episode out, which makes sense logistically because, I mean, would you take him? But also, it kind of means that our main character is, like, sitting around and not doing much. But Windblade, I guess, shares main character status with him, so that's fine. But it is weird that, yeah, it is a little weird to have a major character just kind of sitting around and doing absolutely nothing important. Especially since the episodes are so short, you still feel the need to add filler. Like, you couldn't come up with something for Bumblebee to do except watch TV. That's great. I am surprised about how scarce Starscream has been. Like, we heard him on the radio several episodes ago and haven't seen him yet. Like, where is he? Hello? But anyway, I do want to point out something interesting, which is the gender breakdown of this episode. We had basically 5 characters, 3 Seekers and 2 Autobots. 3 of them were female, 2 of them were male. That's, like, almost not allowed. Like, in kids shows that are selling toys for what most people would usually assume is a male demographic, like Transformers for a long time have been considered boys' toys, even though there are a lot of female fans. The gender breakdown has always been very one-sided, like mostly male and maybe a few females. In fact, it was not until season 2 of the original 80s cartoon that we saw any female Autobots at all. And the same episode implied that there are no female Decepticons. And like over time, the gender breakdown has slowly been getting more even. It still isn't even, but there's definitely like a higher ratio of female characters in this show than there have been in previous shows. Which is something other people pointed out and which I think is really exciting. And I'm sure other people will agree with that. So that's cool. Not much to talk about plot-wise, but there it is. Next episode will also be uploaded tonight, so join me for that. This is Dragon Keeper 9600 signing off.